Good morning. I bought this Record Power SC4 chuck about 4 years ago when I started turning, and since then it's had quite a bit of use, and I've probably over tightened the chuck jaws when I first started to make sure the timber didn't fall out of the chuck, and this has led to these pinions here being rounded over so that when you can see that the key is moving quite significantly within the pinion. And this means that I can't tighten the jaws up properly. So I'm going to strip this down today and replace the pinions. Record Power are really good. I phoned them up. They sell the spare parts. The pinion, this is a new pinion. The pinion code is here, 66016. They sent me out 2 new pinions, and they came a couple of days later. Really good. So today I'm going to strip the chuck down, swap the pinions out, and then pop it back together. I've taken the chuck jaws off. These are the standard 50mm jaws that come with the chuck when you buy the chuck, and these are the jaws that I use 90% of my turnings. If I'm doing small pieces, I'll swap over to the pin jaws, and if I'm doing the big bowls, I'll swap over to the 130mm jaws. But for 90% of my turning, those are the standard size jaws that I use. So the backing plate is held on by a circlip. I've already taken the circlip off, but what you need to do is remove this collar. The collar, all Record Power chucks are sold with a standard thread on the inside, and then you buy an adapter collar to suit the size of your lathe. So you've got to take that off first. There's a locking pin on the side of the chuck that holds this collar into the chuck, so that if you're using the chuck in reverse, it won't unwind. So we're just going to unlock that. Just loosen that off, and then we'll use the tool that Record Power supply to just loosen off this, and then that just spins off. Like so. You now need to lift this plastic plate out. Now the SC4 is a sealed chuck, so the plate is in really tight. I have had a bit of a go earlier today just to practice, so this should pop out quite easily now. So you take your screwdriver, put it into this slot here, and then just lever it up. As you'll see, the edge of the plastic comes away, and then you can continue to lever until it comes out. As you can see, I have had a bit of a go before, and it was in really tight. So this is the inside of your chuck. These are the 2 pinions that tighten the chuck, and this at the bottom here is the scroll that opens and closes the chuck jaws. It's a sealed unit, so we just pop these out. You can pop them out with your fingers or with a screwdriver, but they come out really easily, and we'll just swap them over with the new ones. And they just slide back in there like that. And that's it. Those are the jaws. And if we put the chuck key in, the new pinions, you see there's hardly any movement on the new pinions, and the jaws move in and out. And that's it. That's it done. I'm going to give it a quick spray with some WD-40 just to keep it lubricated. But as the as the chuck is a sealed unit, you can see that even after 4 years of turning, there's no real sawdust or anything in there. So a quick spray with some WD, and it can go back together. So when you pop it back together, these here need to sit over the pinions here, and these are the gullies that you put your screwdriver in, and so they literally just slide over the top, and then you push it in. You need to push it all the way down, and it should click into place. There we are. And then the circlip goes back on. Right, the circlip's in. Just give the colour a quick spray. Spin that back on. Give it a quick tighten, and then remember to tighten the grub screw on the sides in here, just in there. And that tightens the grub screw against this collar, so this collar won't undo while you're using the chuck. And then there's the chuck key. And then there we go. Everything's moving nicely again. We just pop the chuck jaws back on. Now the chuck jaws are numbered, so you've got a number on each of the carriers, and then the chuck jaws are also numbered. These are a bit faint, so it's probably quite difficult to see. You can see that one's got a number 3 on it, so we'll put that to the corresponding number on the carrier. That's a 4. One. And 2. So if you tighten them up finger tight, and then just nip them up so they're tight. It's always worth checking these on a regular basis because they can come loose. go. There we are. And that's ready to go back on the lathe. So there you go, strip down and replace of the pinions on the Record Power SC4 chuck. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks ever so much.